Hello and welcome to the 6900 Magma mod. For this project you're going to need scissors, some needle nose tweezers, and some flat-headed tweezers, as well as a small Phillips head screwdriver. And I'm also going to be using a small pocket knife, but that's kind of optional. So, first things first, like always, unscrew the 4 screws on the back so you can remove the case back. It's pretty straightforward. I'm sure you've turned a screw before in your life, so I'll skip to the next part. So what you want to do is push the band down flat so that you can take this back off, and then remove this rubber pad as well with your needle-nosed tweezers. If the rubber gasket comes out, don't worry, I'll show you how to put that back on later. Next, I'm going to take my knife and just get into the top right corner of the module here where I can push in and kind of pull it out like this. And then once the module's out, that's pretty much all the disassembly you're going to need. So next I'm going to take my filter screen and just cut it to size. It's pretty simple. You just want to make sure that it fits between the clamps on the screen and that the line is between the time and the rings at the top. You're also going to make sure that the screen itself, the filter fits between these clamps so it sits flat on the screen module. So I'm just going to trim a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom. And once I'm done with that, you can see here, it fits nicely between the plastic clamps and the line is where it's supposed to be. So I'm ready to put it on. All I'm going to do here is lift the screen a little bit, the filter screen, and then using my flat-headed pliers, I can just get right between it. I like to get right in the middle so it's easier for me to align it. And then I just stick it right on the screen. Alright, now that that's on there, I just rub it down a little bit in case there's any air trapped or any adhesive showing. And I just make sure to rub it flat. Don't apply too much pressure so you don't break the cells in the module. But just make sure it's on there nice and flat. You don't even have to worry about trimming the excess. You can just stick it right back into the case. And you'll hear a little click when you push it in to make sure that it's kind of locked into place. And then before you put the case back on, it's a good idea to just inspect it under a light to make sure you like the way it looks. Check on the edges, make sure you can't see the edge of the filter screen. Just make sure you get a clean look before you go through the effort of reassembling it. And next, in case your rubber gasket came out or you took it out, I'm just going to use the needle nose tweezers to put it back into place. It's a little finicky, just a little bit of back and forth. It doesn't snap into place like it does for the F91W. It just kind of sits there. So get into the ring, and once that's done, you can just put your rubber pad back on the back. And then push your watch down flat again so you can slide your case back between those little holders on the straps. And next step is just to put the screws back in. Once you've put all 4 screws in, you're done. That's all there is to it. So, as always, thanks for watching and happy modding. Take care.